I'm gonna wreck it!
I can fix it!
Oh. Wreck-It Ralph, which carries on so much video game nostalgia that my head was about to explode. It has the voice talents of John C. Reilly, Sarah Silverman, Jane Lynch, and also Jack McBayer. Hope I said that right. I was very excited about seeing this movie because I really enjoyed playing video games as a kid. Definitely gone on to adulthood. I don't play as much as I used to, but I love from time to time to open up those old video games, play them to my heart's content. Especially Super Mario Brothers, Sonic the Hedgehog, you know, all those really amazing games that I'm glad are still around in some form or another. You can definitely download them or play them on any kind of console now. It's been a dream of mine to see a movie like this, where it takes all those different kind of video game elements that we have seen before, from Pac-Man to Super Mario Brothers and beyond. I really enjoy computer animation. Just bring out all these different characters and see them all in this world, this real living, breathing world. I mean, I really got a sense of that this world did exist in this little arcade. And we get a chance to see all these characters we grew up in, from Super Mario Brothers to Pac-Man to Street Fighter, and to get into the newer games that are showcased here. I have a feeling that Disney is going to have these games available in some capacity, from Hero's Duty to Sugar Rush to Wreck-It Ralph, or I mean, Fix-It Felix Jr. Yes, Fix-It Felix Jr. This movie is just gorgeous to look at. The colors are great. It just has so much to offer for the eyes and for the soul. And I also got a chance to see this movie in 3D, and the 3D looked gorgeous. I just love how animation and 3D can come together so well. It seems like it's the best use of 3D out there. I know that Disney has done an exceptional job here and made one of the best animated films of the year. It's just so much offer, so much heart. I love all the characters. For me, I felt like the character that I enjoyed the most was the character that was played by Sarah Silverman. When we get to meet her, when he gets to Sugar Rush Land, where it's this all big go-kart land full of candy references, I really liked her character, and I got a sense of it, and she was so likable and so funny. You know, she had the great Sarah Silverman humor, but she just toned it down just for kids. And this movie is a great movie for the family, and it's such a nostalgic rush to the brain. And as an adult watching this, I just loved seeing all the little references to certain things, to Nintendo, to Sega, to Street Fighter. And it was so interesting to get a sense of this world. I really believed as he is traveling, because he's tired of being the bad guy. He wants to be a good guy. He wants to save the day instead of having to do this and find out his real meaning. He's an outcast. And when he meets Sarah Silverman, who is also an outcast, they bond, they care, they start to form a friendship. And I was touched by that, especially near the end of the film. I couldn't believe how touched I was by this movie. It got to me. And I was just like, this movie works. And I was talking with a friend, and he was telling me after the movie was ended, he was telling me that this film has been going through development hell for over 10 years. And they've been wanting to make this movie for a very long time. And I'm glad they actually got all this together. I mean, it's fascinating to see, like, oh my gosh, there's Q*bert. There's King Koopa. Super Mario Brothers' ultimate villain, King Koopa. I had a really good time. I was laughing, and my eyes were having a seizure, I tell you, because there was so much beautiful images in this film, and I loved the characters. I felt everything had chemistry, everything had a heart beating and pumping, and I was totally enveloped with this film. It had me. It casted the spell, and I really enjoyed this movie, and it was just great to have that feeling of getting a great story with great characters, with that nostalgic factor of having all these iconic video game characters. It just made for a very emotional and exciting experience that the whole family can enjoy, that parents and kids alike can come together. Disney has done it again, and what's going to be very interesting now that Disney owns Lucasfilms, to see where we go from here. I'm going to give Wreck-It Ralph 4 stars. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Twitter and Facebook, and please go to WeLiveFilm.com and subscribe right here on YouTube to We Live Film. And also go to whoyoutube.com. One last thing before I go, I just want to give a shout out. His name is Brian Mendoza, and I really love his attitude. He's got a great attitude. He just loves movies and loves to talk about movies, and he loves to be on YouTube and sharing and meeting people. He just seems like he's just an all-around good kid. And so I want to give a shout out to him and ask that you please subscribe to his channel. I'll put a link below in the description box, and give him some love and subscribe.